ask why?
Welcome to the Bachelor Exit interviews. Now today we have with us Claudia. She didn't get a rose last night, and in one of the most tearful and upsetting rose ceremonies, she went home, leaving a lot of things between her and Zach unsaid. But she does join us in the studio now to answer those unsaid questions. So, Claudia, welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, thank you, considering. Yeah, I'm good.
Did you see it coming?
Not really, I didn't see it coming. I mean, my fantasy date was the night before and everything before that had just gone so well and it felt so comfortable that I thought our relationship would translate so well into reality. And yeah, I just had no reason to think that I was going to be going home, but then I was also still very aware there was these other two amazing girls that were probably feeling the same thing. So I knew it had to be one of us, and it happened to be me.
Did you ever find out why he sent you home?
We have kind of talked about it, and it was more just, he said the same thing, it was just that there was this gut feeling, and yeah, so I still don't really know, but I suppose watching back on the show, I can kind of start to piece things together a little bit and figure it out.
Do you still want to know?
No, I don't think he can give me a definite answer, so I go with what I've seen on the show and just piece all that together.
And were there any moments which you felt were red flag signs that you were definitely going home?
No, not really. Not in the way that Zach would act around me. I never had any inkling that he might be thinking about sending me home. It wasn't until he called out Lily's name first in the rose ceremony that I was like, okay, that's me. That's me gone. Well, I was thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I'm wrong, that maybe he doesn't see something with Vianney, but then I was like, no, it can't be right.
And did you feel like you've left anything unsaid to him?
Well, I noticed in last night's episode that he was saying that he thought there was still so much more to me that I just wasn't letting on, and I just don't know what he could have been talking about, because I'm like, what you see is what you get with me, and I thought I had really put my complete self out there, so I would kind of like to know what that he was talking about.
And were you disappointed that you didn't get to spend the night with him?
No, I mean, because I was the last fantasy date, I knew what would happen with the other two girls, that he had just stayed around for a few hours and then gone home, and I didn't think I'd be any different to that. I knew that would probably be the same thing, because you want to treat us all equally. But how I just felt about it was that there was such limited time on the show to actually spend with him, and especially this off-camera time that never ever happened. So I just wanted to spend more time with him in that way, and I think he maybe took it as me just being really eager just to spend the night with him, and that maybe that put him off, I don't know, but I just wanted to spend more time just to chat and hang out and get to know each other. So when he kind of rejected that, I was like, oh. Odd. I tried not to think about it, but I was like, okay. And then watching it last night, I'm like, ooh, I should have picked up on something there.